you that's an homage to a happy day. Holy moly, we haven't had this much light.
$5.59. All right. There's this. And check up. All right. I'm going to unmute this microphone. Let's see. All right, it's 5:59.
Which means it's almost 6 o'clock.
It's almost 6. I want to do a countdown to get started, but I'm afraid to count down with you next to me.
Are you afraid something untoward might happen to you?
Well, I'm afraid that I'll end up doing the podcast by myself with you snoozing to my right.
And I hadn't thought about that, but there's an idea I kind of embrace. Except tonight's going to be a special night here at Road Comics Adventures Live.
They still can't see. Well, they can see it there, but no, they can't even see that.
No, because you still have the lens cap on, right?
Yeah. All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, looky.
That's the only way I know how to do it. I wanted to make sure we were up and running. All right, whatever.
Yeah,
anyway.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the infirmary or the morgue.
Wait, what?
Well, we're not sure how we're doing yet, but we think we're all right. It's been a long couple of weeks, but
Oof.
Welcome to Road Comics
Adventures
Live.
Are you going to do the jazz hands or no? No, you just put them out there. I'm just like moving them.
Okay. You know what? Don't act like you got energy and crap now, because it's been a rough couple of weeks.
Well, I told you I was saving myself.
Yeah, you did tell me that.
I made that pretty clear, I think. Hi, hey everyone. I'm gonna. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn on the chats.
Oh, good. Let us know if you're watching and where you're watching from and whatever. It is a special night tonight. I'm glad you saved yourself for this.
Ooh, do tell. I mean, I'm looking right at the camera. I did not know it was a special night.
It's bingo night.
Oh, I did know that. I don't think that's a special night. I think that's a torturous, abusive night.
Yes, which makes it very special.
That's just ugly.
Isn't it, though? Flip thinks that he comes out looking bad on the bingo cards.
Thanks.
I think it shows him as he is, in his natural habitat. You called an 8-year-old an assassin with the plastic tambourine.
Dude, she was a mean-spirited...
She's a little girl.
Hurtful, like Roger Clements rocket kind of an arm that... It was abusive. And it hurt, and I still have a scar. It's gone from just being an injury to now it's a scar. I'm going to have that for life.
You are not.
I'm going to have it for life.
Oh, you're a mess. The horrible thing is we wound up having to cancel the show in Mobile, Alabama.
At the Crescent Theater this last Sunday, a couple days ago.
Yeah, and you know what? We hated to call that one. We canceled that. We talked to them on Tuesday, and they go, no, nobody's health is worth risking. And we go, maybe we canceled it too soon. Ooh, no. Sunday was not a pretty day.
Saturday was horrible. Sunday was a little bit better, but I was not comfortably in a position to make a several-hour drive and then do a show. I mean, I hate to say it, because I don't cancel shows. You don't cancel shows.
No.
That's just something we don't do.
We don't do. You know, that's the old school, the show must go on type of thing.
Absolutely.
You know, I was talking to a friend of mine about that today. You know, I made some new friends in comedy.
You make friends. I never did. You always.
Yeah, my buddy from Stand Up USA, the Facebook page with Stand Up Comics,
Right.
found out he's former deputy sheriff.
I didn't think we were talking about that. Ixnay on the air of Shay.
Oh, okay. Well,
I mean, I'm cool with it.
yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't mention it very much. But anyway, his name's Dan Rathman. He's also running for the Kansas City Critics Award. You can go look that up. You look up Dan Rathman and vote for him. Much like I want you to vote for me for the entrepreneur.
Dude, I vote for you daily.
And I appreciate it.
And I'm going to put out a heartfelt request. Please vote for the Renee daily.
Because this could go on another couple of weeks if I can actually make it through this round.
And it's not her fault. She didn't set the rules. It is what it is. And so she's just dealing with it the best she can. And we do understand that it's difficult to ask people to get back on and vote over and over. But that's just it. That's what it is.
And I do appreciate that you guys do that.
Very nice.
I really do appreciate it. Wonderful people, all of you that have done it. And for you, because you've been sick.
I mean,
You have been sick.
but I've been doing it because that's the right thing to do, not because I want to.
Yeah, I've spent more time with my hands on the back of your neck and your forehead going, let me see if you're running a fever. I feel like an old grandma.
It's been a thing. I don't know what the thing is, but it's been a thing, and I haven't liked it.
No, and we are going to be leaving this week, and we are traveling back to Florida.
That's my plan. Come hell or high water.
Yes.
We got things to do.
We got things to do. First of all, we were at the Ritz in Winter Haven Friday night. You were doing your show. I'm hanging out with some people, and they mentioned that they might want to buy me a couple of drinks.
I'm just finding out about this, really?
Well, they're my friends.
No, I don't mind, but is it people whose names I've heard before?
Yes.
Okay.
They came to see us at Firehouse.
Oh.
And this time they want me to drink with them.
Yeah, you were a teetotaler, or in this case, a coffee totaler at Firehouse.
I haven't had a drink since I retired, I don't think.
Wow. I had...
Oh, when you were in Andrew and Sarah's that time.
Yeah, I had a drink with my buddies in
No.
in Maryland. That was almost a year ago, though, wasn't it?
Well,
or 8 months ago, something like that.
yeah, it was the last time you were there before I moved here because remember you called me.
Oh yeah, it was so. Oh
you know,
gosh, so that was July. So that was May or June
of last year.
Uh-huh.
Because here's what I got. Hey, how you doing? And I go, Flip, and you go, yeah. Are you all right? Yeah. How's your earache? Well, and I go, did you guys have a drink with dinner? The biggest margaritas I've ever seen.
It was as big
and
as my
I
head.
had two.
Well, I didn't. I wanted one. I was browbeaten into the second one.
Well, you have to drink it, you know.
Once it's ordered.
Well, yeah, there might be poor sober kids over in Somalia. Woo!
That is so true. That is so true.
I'm a giver like that.
The poor Ethiopian children who do not have access to Cuervo and sweet and sour mix.
Yeah. And then, so let's talk about our schedule because we talked about Friday night where I might be drinking.
Okay.
Then we go to Saturday night in Arcadia. We are at the Heard Opera House. Oh my gosh, a guy named Charlie Brown and his wife are the new owners there. And they have been doing some phenomenal and interesting things. And not only are you going to be doing a show, but we're filming a commercial for them.
How exciting.
Very excited about that. And
Let me see if I can fix this light. Keep going.
And we will be working on that. And then on Monday, we will be spending the afternoon with our new sponsor. We will be doing an interview that we'll be playing on Tuesday during the podcast.
Oh. Okay.
We we've talked about this.
I've been sick. I've been sick.
You have been sick. So.
And I have a really good memory, and I'm a good listener.
Yeah.
I listen really well.
You do. You do, but let me tell you, the past couple of weeks have been a little rough with you.
Ooh, I have not been connecting the dots, and I have not been very sharp.
No,
First to admit
and that's not the problem. The problem is it makes me worry about you.
Oh,
I don't like you being sick.
Well, I don't like being sick either.
Yeah, and you're kind of not good at being sick.
No, I suck at it.
Well, except there were a couple of days this past week you were actually pretty good at it. Because you were like, I don't feel well. Do you mind? When you will let me get you stuff without a fuss or a little ruckus.
I'm not a fan. I appreciate everything you do. By the way, Renee is very giving, very thoughtful, very considerate.
Most people don't know this about me because I work really hard at coming off as a bitch.
Well, I mean, you're a good actress. So I give you props.
But in reality, I like the 60s housewife role. I like taking care of the house. I like taking care of you when you're sick. You know, I don't want you getting up. That's for you. It's also for me. You're my business partner. And if you're down, our business is down. So the quicker I can get you on your feet, the better off we can do it. So I like to pretend like I'm doing it for me in the business because that makes you accept it a little bit better.
Well, it makes it more palatable.
Yeah.
Just saying. By the way, if you're watching this live on Rumble or YouTube, I would love to hear from you. We have a chat that we can see and we can respond to. Also, if you're watching on Rumble or YouTube, I'd love to know how the audio and video looks. We're hoping it's clear.
Can you see if anybody's on? Is anybody watching?
I don't know how to do that, to be honest with you.
I don't know how to do it on Restream either.
I'm looking, but I don't
But
know.
we are not live on Facebook because we got tired of getting all the views on Facebook, and that doesn't help our numbers. Now, I believe in honesty and a lot of disclosures.
Always. Yep.
Flip and I are tired of playing the game.
Well, that's true in many cases, but which game to which do you refer? I wanted to join in.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'm going to be quiet so Renee can complete her thoughts.
All of these clubs and everybody is the same thing. How many TikTok followers do you have? Blah, 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 blah. How many of this? How many of that? You know how many we have? I don't know. I don't care anymore. Because here's the deal. You and I have never done a show where somebody walked up to us and go, hey, we saw you on TikTok. We didn't know who you were from Adam until we saw you on TikTok and we came out to see a show. If that's what clubs want to do, more power to them. We're not working that way anymore.
Nope.
We're working off of our base. I could have a full-time job doing nothing but social media.
Well, and we had the interns that were going to do that for us, but they did a horrible job. And again,
Well, first of all, they didn't speak English.
No. And their school semester is ending anyway, and so we just went ahead and ended the internship early. It was not working out.
Yeah, you think you were sick. Every time I'd read a post they wrote.
By the way, Nancy, I think it's Naniki.
Yeah, Naniki.
I think on YouTube. I can't tell if it's YouTube or Rumble. But anyway, she actually said hi in the chat. And said,
hi, Nancy. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. Even though we can see it on the computer, that's what we're looking right there.
Okay.
I have it set up that way. We're using the camera. It's going.
I know. I was just being funny.
Oh.
I don't need to know how the sausage is made, dude.
Just look at the camera. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think?
I have been threatening because every time, you guys will be surprised how many times we say something during the day and it's a line from a song and one or the other of us will sing it.
If there's songs that are past the year 2000, probably not. But anything before the year 2000, probably
Oh,
so.
yeah. And so I think we should do an album that is a soundtrack to Road Comics Adventures. But anyway, back.
So, real quick, Naniki's on YouTube. Mike Peters is watching.
Hi, Mike Peters.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike Peters, this is a special day for you. Congratulations, my friend. Big accomplishment. 10 years ago today, he gave up and became drug-free.
Good for you, man. Congratulations.
Amazing. And I believe that's correct. I read his post today.
So it was a post.
Yes.
So that's not private information.
No. Of course it's not.
I'm kidding. See, I'm firing on all cylinders. I saved it for the podcast.
Oh, dear God, help me.
So we're not playing by the rules. Go.
So we're just not doing that anymore. So if you want to follow us on stuff, follow us. This is where we're going to do our podcast.
Now we'll repost it
On YouTube.
and Spotify and iHeart and Amazon.
But we're going to go places where they do something for us other than make comedy clubs or potential venues happy. Because I don't care anymore. Because we got other irons in the fire, don't we?
We're like blacksmiths from the 1880s.
Yeah, and in all honesty, you know, I never wanted to come back to the comedy world. I
True.
told you that.
All true.
First phone call. And
Mike Peters, 17 years, by the way.
17 years. I'm really proud of you, Mike. Take it from somebody that's given up a few things. I can't imagine what it's like to go through that. I'm really proud of you, man. You're amazing. You and Dee Dee are both amazing people.
True.
So, I never thought I wanted to go back to comedy again.
Right.
And I decided to do it with you. And everything since the day we started has been changing. Just about the time we get our feet wet and running real good, something changes. And here's the great thing about having a good partner like you. We're flexible. Hey, for a couple of old people, we're pretty flexible.
Well, I don't call myself old, so I refuse to buy into that whole
Yeah. Don't worry, I got you
description.
labeled pretty good.
Well, I don't buy into that description. I'm just hitting my stride. I'm on top of the hump. I am
walking away.
I am riding the hump.
You guys have no idea
Right?
how many things I am just letting it go.
Riding the hump.
Let it go. And because we decided we were going to do comedy our way this time. And I
Absolutely.
think we are.
You know, again, I've had clubs over the last decade. Clubs that I sell out regularly.
Get your bingo card because he's starting to talk. Here's where the crap
No,
will get really good.
Where when after like a sold out week and I wanted to discuss like the next booking, they're like, well, you really are not a TikTok star, and well, you're not an Instagram sensation. Well, you're not a YouTube influencer. I'm like, dude, we sold out the whole week. Yeah, I know, but your social media is not that great. We sold out the whole week.
Yeah.
So, you know. That being said, it's been an uphill battle. I don't know, again, because you had retired in 2019. So I don't know if you're running into that before 2019 or not. But
No.
I've been running into it for about a decade.
No, because here's the deal. I decided in November of 2018 to retire, and I announced it. And man, people could not call me fast enough. One of the clubs that is in Cocoa Beach goes, when are you retired? What can't you longer? What do you mean, June? And they booked me in 2 more times from November to June, which is unheard of,
Right.
and wanted to book me in a third. I couldn't figure it out. I did 5 shows. I was doing 5 shows on some Saturdays, trying to get in all the country clubs and places where they wanted me to work. How funny that some of those same places, when I said I was coming back, can't be bothered to talk to me.
Now, just so you know, if we sound angry or bitter,
I am.
I mean,
I am.
I'm
Don't try to soft soak it.
No,
with
I'm
me.
just saying, like, it is what it is. We are really good at looking at the landscape objectively, and then
Yes.
being flexible and zigging and zagging when necessary, where necessary.
Here's what's funny. I used to sell out those rooms. Now, they were not, let me tell you, the clubs you worked are 100 times bigger and much more upscale clubs than I ever worked. But I sold these clubs out for them. Guess how many raises I had over the last...
Well, that's something to be bitter about.
For 30 years,
Yeah,
I never got a raise.
That's something to be bitter about.
Okay? Never got a raise, never asked for one, never gave them any trouble. This one club, I was their New Year's Eve show every year for the last 5 years that I worked.
Right?
And when I came back, they go, no.
Yeah. No, that's something to be bitter about. Now, I mean, our careers did diverge in that regard because, and credit where credit is due, I had a manager and where I wasn't comfortable asking for more money or raises, whatever. He was. And so, had he not been in the picture, I would not financially have done as well as I ended up doing. I wouldn't have, because I don't have it in me to go, no, this is what I need, and if I can't get that, I'm not doing it.
Well, see, that's what I love about the firehouse. You know, the firehouse didn't hesitate. I called them and said, hey, I want to come back. And they said, we don't care if you sit on the stage and read the phone book.
By the way, for those of you too young, Google what that means. Anybody under the age of 25, you may have to Google.
Anybody watching this under the age of 25 is being held hostage by their grandparent.
Phone book used to be a thing.
Except for maybe my, well, she's not even under 25, my pregnant granddaughter, who goes to the doctor tomorrow
Oh.
to check in.
I want good news. I want there to be good news.
There will be good news, I'm sure.
Real quick. Bark. Bark, 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 bark.
Get your bingo cards.
Oh, come on. It's not my fault. Becky waits. Hello, trying to figure out this YouTube thing. Bear with me.
Aw, that is sweet, Becky. Thanks for working at it. And congratulations. Becky is also an entrepreneur impact candidate. Please, I mean, you can only vote for one of us, but you can vote every other day. A lot of people are doing that, except for you.
You can vote every day,
But
but you can alternate days, like half the time for the Renee and half the time for Book Bag Becky.
except for you, because if you voted for anybody else,
I love Book Bag Becky.
I know
I
you.
do. But I do apologize for saying this. When it comes to voting, I got to go with my partner, my best friend, and my roommate. And if I get a second vote, the only other person would be Book Bag Becky.
Yeah, and what's funny is I actually do flip over back and forth every other day, and
Do you really? Good for you. That's nice.
and she does the same thing.
That's nice.
You know, we're just a couple of hometown girls trying to make it.
From northern Ohio, just north of Cincinnati.
We're a couple of hometown girls trying to make it.
You sound like Mary Tyler Moore. You might just make it after.
And now I think we're from, what's the song? There's a song about a couple of,
The Laverne and Shirley song?
no, uptown girls.
Oh, that's Billy Joel.
a couple of,
You said Uptown Girls.
there's We're just a couple of girls from something trying to make it in some kind of world. That's a song.
Oh,
Now you know what I'm talking
yes.
about, right?
I can't place it, but yeah. I know.
Yeah, we got an extra phone. Go ahead, touch your phone, because somebody's going to yell bingo in it.
No. Nope.
Hey, has anybody pissed you off this week? Any companies?
No, but someone pissed you off. Okay, yeah, you pissed me off. One didn't upset me for me. One upset me for the Renee.
I'd forgotten about that, but thanks for bringing it up. You guys, I had Spectrum cable at the old house for 16 years. And you know how I know it was 16 years? Because Spectrum pointed it out to me. And we had at one point all the cable stations. The highest internet.
You mean HBO, Showtime, all that shit?
All of that. And it was right at about $100. Well, what happens? They start raising the prices.
Yep.
So I would call in and go, hey, we can't afford to do this. And they would go, well, that's too bad. So we would cut back on some of the cable, whatever. And we did this until finally we actually got rid of cable altogether. And thank God my son worked for Roku, so streaming services were not a problem. So,
Chihuahua.
Marla, I know who it is.
She, a Journey. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world.
That's it. Thank you.
Don't stop believing. Journey.
Journey.
Yeah.
That's what Becky and I are on. It's a journey.
Back to Spectrum.
Spectrum. So we were down to just internet only. It creeped up from $50 to now it's $100, and they're raising it like every 3 months, a couple of dollars. And my son, since I have moved out, goes, I saw him putting in cable for, get this, what a great name for a cable company. Do you remember what it is?
I do.
Wow! Fiber optics.
Fiber optic is a cable, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, fiber optics. He looked them up. They gave him a lifetime guarantee of $50 a month. So he waited till they came out. They installed it on Thursday. And lo and behold, he lets me, I go, can I please call and cancel? And he goes, of course, Mom, go ahead. All right. So I called to cancel. And oh, did the crap begin.
Well, okay, can I stop you for a second?
Yeah,
Just with a question.
You can take over.
No, I'm not going to take over. Just in the 16 years prior, had you ever called them with concerns?
Yes.
How did they respond in each case when you called them?
Go pound sand. Take it or leave it.
Couldn't care less, right?
No. As a matter of fact, I remember this was not too long before you and I reconnected. I had called them because they were raising the price on the internet again. And I go, you guys are getting to the place where I'm going to start running my internet out of the hotspot. Because remember, before you came along, I wasn't operating a business or anything.
Right, of course.
And my son does a podcast. But we were going to use hotspots, and they go, well, no, we can't take it or leave it, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, if you don't like our price, you can go elsewhere, take your business with you.
You can call AT&T, it's about double the price, and we had checked out. Plus, my son used to work for AT&T. We know how they operate, the same kind of crap as Spectrum. So anyway, take away the story, because I'm tired of.
Well, so here's what happens. Spectrum,
and beside that, now they can nail you on the big go kart.
But it's your... So Spectrum, DirecTV, Cox Cable, I mean, they're all basically the same. You got a problem your first year, 5th year, 10th year, they don't care, right? They're not going to help.
They don't care until you go, cut me off.
Yeah, I am going to have you turn my cable off, cancel my account right now.
It was so bad on the phone with the lady who was, what did you call her? The retention specialist.
Retention specialist.
She said, I'm a retention specialist. I'll give it to you. Get this. We were paying $100 a month. She goes, I'll give you to you for $30 plus a free cell phone line for a year.
Yep. Yeah.
And she would not let me go. And she kept saying, how does that sound? I said, it would have sounded great a year and a half ago. You finally jumped in on the call because as much as you've been sick, I also have not been feeling great.
And I love those calls. I shouldn't. I don't know why I do. I love them. I love those calls. So, and
I love them because you enjoy making their life miserable, which makes my life so much easier.
So a retention specialist's job is to make sure, now that we have finally pissed you off so much that you're not just talking about leaving, but that you're actually canceling. Now we're going to address your concerns. Not before, but now we're going to
And
address
we're going to give you a better than you ever dreamed up deal.
And not only that, but so they sit there and their job is to not listen to your concerns. It's to browbeat you until you finally acquiesce. Now, I'm taking just a moment out. Evidently, in this country, maybe elsewhere, but in this country, we have established a symbiotic relationship where at some point the customer gets so angry they want to cancel their account. Then and only then, whatever that business is, they offer free stuff. And then the customer who's really angry and going to cancel goes, well, I love free stuff. And they say, okay, and then things continue on as usual. Well, I'm not like that. By the time you're going to offer me free stuff, I've already since, and same with you, have decided that we're done. Like, when we're done, we're done.
I told the lady on the phone, I feel like I'm breaking up with a terrible boyfriend. You did not bring me any presents. You didn't get me anything for my birthday. Our anniversary went unnoticed. And now you go, oh, well, if you're leaving, hey, I got some stuff I probably should have gave you a couple months ago.
So Renee was telling this person, the retention specialist, no, you don't understand. WOW is at the house right now hooking up fiber optics. And she's like, well, you don't have to go through with it. We can, you know, that $100, we'll cut it down to $30 and we'll give you extra stuff. Renee's like, no, we have WOW and they're connecting it right now. And she goes, no, did I say 30? I can give it to you for like 3 years. 3 years. No, maybe 2. Well, okay, not 30, maybe it's 40. She was like all over the map. Renee's like, I don't care what it is. Cancel my account. The gal's like, you don't understand.
And I go, you don't understand. And I thought, you know, it was worth the price just to watch you tell her, stop interrupting her.
I love it. So as an aside, I had the same issue with DirecTV this years ago, and I had DirecTV at the time for like 10, 12
Oh,
years.
no, please don't tell. No, yeah.
I'm going to clean it up. So, and I'm gonna paraphrase.
Wait a second. If any of you have on your bingo card, Renee is begging him not to tell this story. Get ready to hit that button on your card and the one that says the story has gone way too far. Because I can tell. That's where we hit it. Nancy, I hope you downloaded the bingo cards again because this one, you might be bringing it home.
By the way, Becky, I vote for my friend Renee.
I know she does.
And then Nancy, the Nikki, I've been fire sticking it. And Susie and I share Netflix, Prime, Hulu, and Peacock. But local internet is $49.
Oh, that's really good. Yeah, because we've been paying $100 for such a long time.
Crazy.
So now you promise.
I promise. So I called DirecTV. I had a problem. I only called them maybe once every year, 18 months. And I wouldn't call it a call. I mean, there was a legit problem. And they blew me off every call I ever made from the time that I hooked them up.
Could you?
They they completely pound sand. Like pound sand.
Pound sand.
Right?
It's better than blow me off.
Well, whatever. You know, that's a real phrase. I didn't make that up. That's a thing.
I know, but it could be a callback here later.
So at one point, this is now towards the end of my relationship with DirecTV. I had, it was out or I was having a problem. And they said they were going to send a service person to my house. And it was either from 8 to noon or from noon to 5 or it was 8 to 5. It was like I had to be home for like a good portion of the day. Service person never showed up, never called, never rescheduled, just like it never happened. So that was for me the final straw. And so I called up our local cable provider, which is Cox Cable, and I had them come to my house to hook up cable, which I had never had cable before. It was always like DirecTV. So Cox is in the house, and they're hooking up the cable. And I said to Cox, I go, how long before it's active? And he goes, it'll be active like in the next 10 minutes. And I go, great. So I called DirecTV, and I go, cancel my thing. They're like, why? And I told them the whole story. They go, hold please. And before I could say no, they put me on with a retention specialist. And they go,
This is where I would, when you're on the phone with somebody and they go, just so you know, these calls are
I'm like, I hope they're recorded, and I hope you listen to it for training purposes.
These calls are being recorded for training purposes. I want to sit in that training class.
Right? So,
because you are very flowery. Let's just put it that way.
I said to the retention specialist, I'm done. Cancel my account. She's like, but I can give you free HBO for 3 months. No, I don't want it. I'm done. Cancel my account. She's like, well, did I say HBO? I meant HBO and Showtime for 3.5 months. I'm like, no, cancel my account. She's like, well, did I say HBO and Showtime? We can maybe do it for 6 months. I'm like, you don't seem to be following what I'm saying. There's nothing you can offer me. Cancel my account. She's like, I can actually lower your monthly payment by $10 a month and add in like the upper end subscriptions. Ma'am, I don't want free stuff. Cancel my account. She's like, well, you don't seem to understand what I can do for you. I said, I understand everything you're saying. I don't care. Cancel my account. She's like, but I go, you're not going to cancel my account. Is that what you're telling me? She's like, well, I just don't think you understand what I can do for you. I go, ma'am, I've told you now several times. Cox Cable is in my house. They're hooking up the cable, and it's going to be active in the next 3 minutes. I don't know why you don't understand that. As far as I'm concerned, you can send over a professional woman to service me. And as that's happening, even at the moment of euphoria, my exclamation, my scream is going to be, oh, cancel my account. And then she said, sir, you don't have to talk to me like that. I'm like, well, evidently I do. I spent the last 20 minutes saying cancel my account, and you've ignored it, and you keep going, and you've ignored it, and you keep going. This is the first time we've actually stopped in your tracks to go, wait, what? Cancel my account.
Well, it's very funny because the Spectrum lady was wonderful talking to me. I couldn't get her to take a breath, and I just kept telling her no until you got on and go, she's canceling her account. And all of a sudden, she didn't have time to talk to me. All right, you're done. Good. By the way, return the equipment to the office. Not a problem.
Now, after that call, how many more times have you heard from Spectrum?
3.
Yep. They
Called
keep
3
calling.
times.
They keep calling.
Good news is he was laying on the couch one at the time.
And as badly as I'd been feeling, I perked right up because I want to.
It's amazing. You shot up and went, "Can I take your phone? Oh, please,
please make it happen." And I did. There's nothing I like more than talking. And don't get me wrong, I get it's their job. Okay, see if you can follow my theory on this.
Oh, dear God.
Someone who works for a company, they have bosses, and their bosses say, this is your job description, this is what you have to do. And I get that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So someone calling back to say, hey, you really don't understand what we can do for you. We'd like to re-sign you back up because we don't want to lose you as a customer. I get that's their job, and I get they have to. A retention specialist, I get they're supposed to ignore everything you tell them so they can browbeat you into staying a customer. That's their job.
And to make sure that you hear every possible offer.
Now, here's the thing. It's not my job to listen. It's not my job to take it. It's not my job to let them do their job.
And let me tell you.
It's not.
Yeah.
I don't have to. I'm not, you know that B word, that B word?
Bitch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've told them, look, I get that's your job. That you have to do this. I'm not your bitch. I don't have to take it. and I'm not going to take it. I get that it's not your fault. You're doing what you're told to do. This is your job. That doesn't mean I have to take it. I'm not your bitch.
Yeah, well, here's the beautiful thing about it. Today, at some point, I don't know if you've realized how much I have become like you as we have lived together.
You're a work in progress. That was supposed to be an internal thought.
Look how proud you are, too. That's what's really...
Wait, I am willing to risk a rotator cuff injury.
Do you know how red your face is right? You actually embarrassed yourself with how proud you are. Here's what happens. I'm also tired of getting Medicare calls.
Oh, my God.
Hey, do you know what's up with Medicare? Enrollment. Yeah, I don't have time for this. And I also, we don't talk about a lot, but I have also been pretty sick while you've been down sick.
Well, I know. That's why I don't want you doing things for me, because you're not feeling well either.
Yeah, but I'm better than you. You've been really sick. But anyway, so I wasn't feeling good today. I had finally laid down for a couple of hours or minutes.
Something.
Yeah, my head actually hit a pillow. And the phone rang, and I go, because it might be a client,
Never know.
And lo and behold, hi, this is Franco. Do you know it's the open season for Medicare sign up or whatever? And I go, take me off your frickin' list.
Right?
And all I could think of is the hooker comment. And trying to figure out how I was going to work that in.
I tell you, that lady was so taken back. And it's the first time she took a breath like, wait, what? I'm just telling you right now that you could literally give me that kind of a service. And I'm still, it's funny, like you can give me that kind of service, but I'm still going to be a Cox customer.
Yeah, I got it. I was hoping you would miss the irony.
No, I didn't miss that even a little bit.
We're trying to be.
Let's see, I'm doing this now. I'm switching our little slogans.
What are you switching?
Now it has our one of our email addresses.
Which one?
effingadorable@proton.me.
Isn't that the only email address we have that's joint?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, it is. What, do we have another one that's...
Road.
Oh, yeah.
Just throwing it out there.
You've seen some... Now that you've seen some of the older video and stuff of me,
Mm-hmm.
you do realize I was a blonde in my prior life, right?
I do know that, but I can't make those kind of jokes because that would be misogynistic or sexist or like I've got a blonde phobia or something. I can't say it.
Yeah, that's why I
By the way, a Naniki, I have a Verizon call filter, but my Yahoo junk email and texts keep getting through.
Oh, yeah. They'll come through. I get all kinds of stuff.
You do?
We've had some rough fun with some of the calls I get, haven't we?
Yeah. I got better things to do with my time, but I can't help myself. I like to...
Yeah. Now, we do have a lot. It's gotten to the place now where I'm too busy for this kind of crap. Don't call me with, I ran through a toll booth. And now I have this toll and there's a warrant out for my arrest.
Oh, that's a big one.
That's a big scam.
That's a big one.
And let's just put it this way. I know some people. And we send it to them and they track it down.
One that I kept getting a text. And the text said that I had a parking ticket. Right? That I had to pay. And they gave me a link and it's, whatever. It's parking ticket. It's a parking ticket. And what they said was, because it was unpaid, I was going to go to jail. They were going to impound my car. I was going to end up not having just the ticket, but penalties and interest, and it was going to end up costing me thousands of dollars unless I forked over the money right then and there. So, by the way, I don't know if you're watching. I don't know if you've been watching, but your friend Russ.
Yeah.
See, I blame you, Russ, for a lot of the conversations we've been having on the podcast, because Russ once upon a time said, you guys are so positive. You should talk, like, if you're going to be influenced, be real. And if there's something you don't like or haven't had a good experience, you should talk about that. And Russ, I have fully embraced that advice.
Russ, I'm going to kill you. Actually, you know what? I got to tell you, growing up in a small town has some real advantages. We had some real good guys, real good girls. Nancy.
Yep.
All of those people. Russ. You know, I think I told you this story about one time Russ pulled over to help me start my car.
I think you did, actually.
Yeah, in the parking lot. I didn't think he knew me from Adam, but he did. Or he didn't make any difference. He helped me start my car.
Right.
In the high school parking lot. Good guy. Real good guy.
And great advice. So much more to talk about. Once I have taken the gloves off.
All right, let it go tonight.
Well, I mean, again.
Let it go.
So.
Let it go.
I don't have. Oh, look, a flock of seagulls. So I don't have a lot of money. But what I do have, I have an IRA, and it's at a brokerage.
I knew it.
There's not a lot, but whatever, you know, you put money in your IRA, and I've been doing it since I was in my late 20s.
Are you people kidding me? You haven't hit a bingo card yet?
So about once a year, this brokerage company calls me up, an investment advisor. They're like, is this Flip and Rene?
Flip bitches about an unknown code. Charmin bathroom tissue.
Why are you whispering? Dude, I got the amps in and they're not muted.
DirecTV. Come on, you knew he was going to do it. Tell me you picked that card. Come on, people.
So anyway. About once a year, they call me up, an investment advisor, and they're like, hey, we'd like to help you make investment decisions. And every year, I'm like, take me off your list. Don't call me. If I want investment advice, I'll call you. Don't call me. Don't be proactive. I will call you. And like, but I'm like, what do you know? What do you think you know that I don't know? I know you got an MBA from whatever, but what do you think you know that I don't know? Let me ask you just a couple questions, right? When's inflation going to go below 3%? They're like, well, I don't know. All right. When are egg prices going to come down? Well, I don't know. Well, when, and I'll list like 10, 15, 20 different things. Who's going to win the next election? Well, I don't know.
This goes on for a while.
Yeah, and so I go, like, if you're going to push some company, I'm not investing in individual stocks. You're not going to churn my account. Like, take me off your list. And they're like, all right. And then every year they call me back. And we have the same conversation. So they called me like 2 days ago. No, it's today's Tuesday. So yesterday. Called me yesterday.
Oh, I missed yesterday's call.
No, that's the brokerage house called me.
No, that was today.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sick.
Yeah, I'm sure. It was today.
Was it? I thought it was yesterday.
No, that was today. And you go, the lady on there said, well, there's a place where I can check. Well, go and look there and see if it's checked. And if it's not checked, check it. Do not call.
Well, I told the guy, I mean, first of all, I said to the guy, I go, why are you calling? He goes, we want to offer you some investment advice. And I'm like, what do you know? What do you think you know that I don't know? And he's like, and he literally goes, fine, I'll take you off the list. And he hung up on me.
Yeah.
Which pissed me off. So then I called them. Didn't get the same guy, unfortunately, but I got another woman.
Excuse me.
And I went through the whole to-do. And I go, ma'am, what do you know that I don't know? She's like, what do you mean? I go, all right, well, there's a little thing going on with Iran right now. She's like, yeah? When's that going to end? She's like, I don't know. I go, what's that going to do to oil prices? She's like, I don't know. You know that little issue between Ukraine and Russia? She's like, yeah. I go, when's that going to end? She's like, I don't know. I go, who's going to win? She's like, I don't know. I go, what's that going to do to fertilizer prices? She's like, I don't know. Yeah, y'all don't know anything. What you want to do is have me buy and sell stuff so you can churn my account. I don't even have that much money. Like, why are you bothering me? It's not like I've got a ton of money. I don't. So I go, take me off the list. She goes, well, let me...
They're looking who your manager is, and they know it's coming in any minute.
So she goes, well, let me see. There's a box we can check on your account.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm like, uh-huh. She goes, well, it's unchecked. I go, really? It's unchecked? She goes, yeah. I go, can you make notes on my account? And she goes, yeah. I go, okay. If you wouldn't mind, like, type as I dictate. And ostensibly what I said is, for me, now the gloves are off. First of all, check that box to say, do not call me. Secondly, and I want to go on record right now as saying,
every time you call, this is going to escalate.
I'm going to get uglier and uglier. It will escalate. I haven't used any expletives. I haven't been rude to you, but I'm telling you right now, this is the last hurrah from now on. I don't want your investment advice. And if I do, I'll call you. Like if I go, wow, I suddenly realized I don't know nothing, and I bet they know a little bit more than nothing because I don't know nothing, I'm going to call them for the little something that they may know, but I'm not going to do that. But if I want to, I'll call you. I'm like,
if you guys think this is not free entertainment during the day, there are times where I just grab my phone and my coffee and I go, me and the dog, we're going to be outside. You have your fun. I got to call some clients.
I'm just, if you want to tell me, you know, we think Microsoft's going to go up in the next 3 months because of these factors. There's more and more investment in AI. All right, fine, whatever. Yeah, I get that too. I read up on that. But all those macro factors that will affect the economy, like it's going to, whatever it is, it's going to play itself out.
And here's how you know we've been sick, because we're pretty fun people.
Oh, this for me is fun.
I know, but you know what I mean.
Yes.
Somebody on one of his pages, Facebook pages, wrote some comments the other day about one of the posters I made.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
First of all, you know, if you would like to come to work for us, I would really appreciate it if you would come and you can make the posters and do all of that stuff. Because guess who that falls on since he fired...
The interns.
The intern.
What a bunch of unhelpful people.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
But it's funny because normally I would laugh at that stuff. Well, I take it personally. Because I do, but I would also laugh at it. But I'm like, you know, this is our jobs. We're doing our jobs. If you don't like the picture, just put a big black X over it and move on. Don't say anything. But no. And this has a lot to do with us not feeling well.
Well, okay, maybe for you. This is who I am. And by the way, over the many podcasts we've done starting in May of 2025, they're mostly positive and upbeat and uplifting. And, you know, we've talked about bringing, you know, Steve Eric's situation to life.
Oh!
Go ahead.
Everybody, it's Steve, A-R-I-K.
Correct.
On Facebook. Please like and friend request him. They are doing a big comedy fundraiser for him April the 29th to raise some money. His cancer treatment just got much more expensive. He's going to go into an experimental program. And I haven't posted that on our community page, but SteveArik, Eric, friend request him. Please, he could also use some prayers, and if you can help him financially, that'd be great.
But for the most part, whether it's
Yeah, we're very positive
yeah,
people.
I mean, we're actually happy. We're fun. We laugh all day, every day. We're actually upbeat. Um,
But we were sick.
but there's certain subjects, and again, I don't get angry. I think it's really funny. I don't know that you think it's as funny as I do as often as I do, but I do.
Oh, you mean when you have a little fit?
Well, it's not a fit. I'm just
What does it take you that I put it on the bingo card? Does that tell you that I enjoy it a little bit?
well, no, that's true. I just see. I know that when I'm not on stage as a comic, right? Then I'm just a person. I'm like everyone else. I get calls that are scams. I get calls and emails that are spam. I get annoyed.
Here, I'm just going to put this out there. If you call me with the scam, here's what a lot of people don't know. One of my best friends in the entire world was a judge who I volunteered to work with for many, many years, since 1995. He and I worked together, and he introduced me to a lot of interesting people, many of which are with, let's just say,
They're in places of authority.
alphabet soup organizations.
Right. And mine was more vague.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, one day I had taken 5 or 6 of these calls, right?
Yep.
And I have to answer calls because that's how clients call us.
You don't know.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know.
I get calls from people who are in my contact list because I don't get business calls for the most part. And even when I do, they're people in my contact list, so I always know who it is. You are getting calls from all over the country.
All the time.
Yep.
So I answer it, and what was it that he wanted? Something.
Wait, which one?
Not the picture.
Okay.
The one where I said to him,
Oh, what was that one? Was that when you said I've got friends that I'm going to let them know what's going on?
yes, I have friends with an alphabet agency with the government, and I'm turning your number over to them, and he laughed.
Literally out loud, like laughed. I could hear it through the phone. Laughed out loud.
Yeah. And I imagine he'd heard that before.
Oh, I imagine.
And we hung up. So I called my friend from the alphabet group. And come to find out, they were operating out of...
The scam artist guy was in a building, and they were operating out of this building with many other people that was just down the road.
From my friend and his office of all of his little friends with the alphabet soup. The guy who laughed at me is still in jail on a no bond.
They rounded up like 20 plus people, didn't they?
26 people that day.
Yeah.
And I bet he's sitting in jail going...
The one person
who really did know
who
somebody.
says they know someone actually knew someone. How cool is that? From Dee Dee, I believe.
Hey, Dee Dee.
Hey guys, how's it going? Enjoying our evening with you both? We're enjoying our evening with you as well.
I can't wait till we can do it live and in person. You've been so sick you could barely lift your arms, but I said
I
live
told you I
and
was
you were like,
saving myself.
I know.
I said that.
I know. I can't wait till we got to go out to dinner with. Actually, we got to have Mike and Dee Dee fix dinner for us when we're out in Phoenix.
Well, I'm not going to ask them to make a meal. We can go somewhere.
Why? Dee Dee wasn't getting on a plane and come here when she saw some of your food the other day.
Yeah, that's me making the meal, not her. She didn't say I'm going to fly to Louisiana to cook you guys dinner.
No,
she said
but
I'm flying to Louisiana to eat what you're cooking for dinner.
Yes, but then we're going to do it both ways. And Dee Dee and I aren't cooking crap. You and Mike are cooking.
How do you know that Mike's a cook?
Because I read the posts.
Oh, is Mike a cook?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And he's a great on the grill.
I do know that Mike likes, or I don't know if he still does, but at one point liked vodka. He was a vodka drinker. When we drank together when I was in town, we were vodka drinkers together. I mean, not together. You know, we drank socially vodka, each of us at the same time. as you were.
Yeah, you know, Dee Dee and I don't have to do anything but sit back and watch you guys cook. We're not
From
done.
Dee Dee. Cook us dinner, Flip. Mike can help you. Oh, Mike would be a sous chef.
Oh, that would be great. Because let me tell you, Dee Dee, I've cooked now 2 meals. For Flip since I've been here. The first one, he was in Phoenix, and this was supposed to be the meal when he came home, but somehow he wiggled his way into me eating the food. And him making. Yeah, you finagled.
Did I really?
Yeah. So that you didn't have to eat my horrible.
That's not. No, I just said I don't want to take food out of your mouth.
That.
Because that's how I roll.
Sucks.
I didn't say. That.
No, you didn't say it, but you were thinking it. It was written over.
You'll never
Now,
know.
and here's the other thing. Here's how sick he was a couple of nights ago. He goes, I really think I need something on my stomach. Would you mind fixing me a couple of scrambled eggs? I leaped off the sofa. Leaped. Because he has never asked me to fix anything for him. I've been here since July 16th.
I do really like cooking.
Yes, you do. And
I
you're
do. I like
and
cooking.
you're great at it for the way you cook. I'm very good at the way I cook.
No doubt.
You just don't like it. So I tried to make eggs his way. Bless his heart. I go, how are they? I can get them down.
It's not what I said. It's not what I said. I said they're doing their job.
So you're right, Dee Dee. I think Dee Dee and I will be drinking, and you and Mike can be cooking.
Well, Dee Dee actually said that y'all would cheer us on. That you and Dee Dee would cheer us on.
Dee Dee, you're overselling it. We'll just let them go.
Here's the problem. Renee cooks the way she cooks. I cook the way I cook. She was so thoughtful and so considerate and so kind. She tried to cook for me the way I cook, but we just have different styles.
Yeah, and I had never tried that before, and it was just a nightmare. And plus, he was sick, but
they did their job. They were nourishing.
Let's just put it this way: he ain't gonna get sick very often as long as I'm his roommate. How long is that gonna be, by the way?
How long? What? You're gonna be my roommate?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's pretty open-ended, is it not? Like, till the dawn of time, supposedly?
That's what I was waiting for.
Well, I don't like quizzes.
Well, I see why. You suck at them.
Yes,
but that
do.
one had an answer that normally you just pop right off with.
Well, I felt pressure.
Really? I'll show you what some pressure feels like.
No, I mean, as it turns out, we had decided that this is our arrangement.
Yeah.
So that's what
so that means that when till death do us part, roommates. I will have cooked for him twice. See, that was the funny line I was trying to get to.
Well, you know what? Like, you didn't even lead me to water. You just pointed in the direction of the pond and hoped that I would go in that direction.
Well, normally you would, but
I see.
Yeah.
Dee Dee, I don't drink anymore, but I will eat with you. See? So she can still cheer us on.
Yeah, I probably won't drink because, you know what? Just being with Flip's enough. It's
Right?
intoxicating.
Oh, wow. That was said tongue in cheek.
No, it wasn't.
It sounded like
I
it.
have sat here and laughed tonight. I find you intoxicating. I find you very funny.
Well, thank you. No, okay, let me say it. Thank you, Renee verse.
Hey, where's Joanne tonight?
I don't know.
I gotta get a hold
I
of
love Joanne, but I'm not exactly her keeper.
Don't worry. Holly Janine's probably with the dogs. She works hard.
Yep.
Dee Dee, oh, post some stuff I get really angry about. Dee Dee's on it. She's taking care of some animals, and you know I love that. So, what time is it? Because
Well, I'm going to give you the central time. It's 7:04, which in Arizona would be 5:04, and on the East Coast would be 8:04. So I did all the conversions for you.
yeah. So, how much time have we been on here doing this?
An hour 4.
Oh, okay.
Did it seem longer?
Seems like we've been here for freaking ever.
Are you eating dinner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you?
Man, and not to drone on about food,
But since we're on it, nobody can beat a dead horse better than you and I can.
Yep. I will run the horse through town till the legs come off, and I'll enjoy the ride.
Speaking of legs come off, we made bone broth the other day.
Oh, this is not a food channel podcast, but we do like food's part of part of
Food's
daily
part of
living.
what we do, and
Yeah.
we're doing table. What is it?
Farm to table.
Farm to table stuff. They saw us. We videotaped us going to get the bones.
We went to Gosling.
Goslin, I think, is the
Yeah.
name of it. But anyway, he did it this time because I begged him because of his stomach. Let's do totally clean bone broth.
Which I was happy to make totally clean bone broth for the Renee, and I was going to doctor it up for myself.
Which, at a certain point after the second cup of the bone broth, I went, we got to do something
It
with
needs to be
this.
doctored up a little bit.
But here's the great thing. I kept the tallow. And if you don't know what the tallow is, that is after the bones are cooked and the broth is cooled. The tallow is the fat that comes on top, which I've heard has wonderful effects for skincare. And I will be making homemade tallow skincare products.
So what you do is when you stick the bones, and you can literally buy bones designed for bone broth from ranches and whatnot. It's not just like when you eat a T-bone steak and then you go ahead and, because that takes a long time to get enough bones. Whatever. Anyway, ended up boiling it for like 24 hours.
Yeah. We used knuckle and marrow, both bones.
Yeah.
And fascinating. And if we play our cards right, and because during this process we've been sick, it slowed us down considerably. Because the bones can be used to be ground up and as fertilizer in your garden, or
Because it's calcium, right?
right,
Yeah.
or for your dog. And we have given her some bone broth that
Before
was
I doctored it up,
before he fixed it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and she loved it.
she did love it.
Oof.
Here is the wild thing too. Our garden is taken off.
We're growing things we can tell you about, and we're growing things that we're not ready yet to tell you about.
Yes, because they're unique.
I think they're pretty unique. We've done some research.
Very unique. But I have little green tomatoes on my tomato plants.
It's exciting. I use tomatoes a fair amount because I make everything from scratch. So whether it's marinara or
Ketchup,
enchilada sauce, spaghetti sauce, whatever it is,
chili,
chili, homemade salsa. So we use a lot of tomatoes.
a lot of tomatoes, and it's a no worries, Flip. Because guess what?
What?
We have 30 tomato plants.
I knew it was a lot. 30?
Mm-hmm.
Plus the 6 that are bigger? Or
No, that's
total?
including the 6. Right now, not including the seeds we just got.
Oh, that's right. We got a bunch of seeds.
Yeah, we're leaving to go out of town, like I said, on Thursday, and we're headed to Winter Haven and Arcadia this weekend. Monday we do the commercial with our new sponsor.
Yep.
And do an interview with her. Then, the following weekend,
Tuesday and Wednesday I'm sleeping.
and Thursday we head for Newport News, Virginia to Kazi's Comedy Club. Oh my God, I have always loved Kazi's. Lorraine there I've worked for her for years and years and years. Very excited.
And I've met her, I know her, and I probably have worked for her, but not as much as you, and so my memories are a little sketchier.
So we are going to have a good time when we're doing the Road Comics Adventures there live.
No.
So we are not planting any of the seeds until we get back, and it's almost killing us, isn't it?
Oh my God, it's crazy. And then even still, we're going to get back on the 26th, and then we have to leave again on the 30th.
And we have a little something in between there.
What?
We have something, or you should have something on your calendar.
On the 28th?
Uh-huh.
Damn it. I may need to check our fleet.
No, because we don't need the fleet for that.
Oh! Why make it sound like it's a show date? It's not.
I said we had something on that day.
Yeah, we have something huge.
No, we don't, because it's lost over 100 pounds.
Well, I know, but it's a big event in my book.
Wow, that's sweet.
It's a big event in my book. Can I let the cat out?
course.
The 28th of April is the Renee's birthday.
Which, up until last year, I have not ever loved my birthday. Every year something happens, and even last year, you got to see some of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the judge that I just talked to you about that I worked for, who was very vivacious, crazy guy, traveled all the time. I get word on, I believe it was April 4th, that he had passed away. And I said to Flip, this is why I hate April.
Yeah, because April, it wasn't just on her birthday. It was like the entire month. Something would happen.
Something that just negates everything going on. And he convinced me that it wasn't going to be like that. And I actually let it go and enjoyed my birthday. And for the first time last year, I really did enjoy my birthday.
Well, so here's the deal. There's 12 months out of the year, and if something unfortunate happens, not in your life, in anyone's life, it has to happen in one of those 12 months. And by luck of the draw, sometimes it might be in April, sometimes it might be in June, sometimes it might be whatever. But like sometimes unfortunate things happen, and it's kind of like when there's a scumbag on the planet, like they have to be part of someone's family, right? So like things are attached to other things, and that's just the way it is.
Right. But you gotta admit, I've had a lot of crap
Yes.
in April.
But it's nice
So,
that this last year you let it go and you actually enjoyed it.
I just let it go.
Yep.
That's the moral to the story.
So this coming April 28th will begin the full year of the Renee's sexiest year.
Really.
What? It's the most juvenile thing I could think to say.
I hate you. I hate you. Do you know how much trouble you're in now?
I'm blushing.
You can't tell that I am, but I bet because you are a problem child. So for anybody who has laughing uncontrollably, and he told too much of the story, please go ahead and put those on your card. Are you done
No one knows.
now? I'm glad you're starting to feel better.
I saved myself for the podcast.
You really did, didn't you?
Yeah, absolutely. I wasn't kidding. I was laying low all day today in anticipation of 6 p.m.
Oh, dear God. I'd like to apologize to all the people that turned 69.
See, that was so. You connected the dots for someone who may have missed it.
See,
Talk about-
that's one of the things where we're really different. Where you don't like to think of yourself as old.
No.
I I embrace my age, but I don't think I'm old.
Well, no.
And I'll tell you why. I feel younger at 69 than I did at 64. I really do. And maybe it's because I've lost all the weight. I stopped smoking.
You've done some amazing things this last year. Yep.
I hooked up with you.
I wasn't thinking that, but all your personal growth, or I didn't want to say gains, because like all your personal accomplishments.
Well, that's sweet of you to say, but let's face it. You and I decided to put our dreams together. We actually had all the same dreams.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, I just got an idea that'll help our next project.
Did you see the double take?
Mm-hmm.
Let me do it again, slow motion.
There's something I'd like to do to you in slow motion right now, too.
Go ahead. What idea did you just come up with?
Now you're going to blow it because it was a great...
No, I really want to know.
Okay. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I saw it. It's a vape thing. It's right under your legs. It's under you. I don't know how else to describe it.
Okay.
Are you all waiting with bated breath? Because I want to know what this idea is.
Okay. You and we have talked about the next project that we're doing.
Correct.
Okay. One of the things we need is some video.
Also correct.
I just figured out how we're going to do the video, and guess who's going to be the audience?
Our
in our
podcast
video.
friends?
All of our podcast friends. You and I are going to tell the story about how this all formed for them.
Yes, but that means we have to get dressed. Right? Okay. That won't be tonight.
No.
Okay.
No, but, and you know what? It might be next week. You know why?
Why?
Because we'll be in Orlando, and we'll have already been dressed for something else the day before.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good idea. It's a good idea. You know what that is?
That's a good idea.
It is.
I'm happy with that one.
Yep.
That one went
Smart.
well.
Really smart.
Would you guys be interested in us telling you our whole story about the reconnection and how we got together in about 3 minutes or less? And would you mind just commenting on it if we do it?
Well, now we have to wait to see what they say. Or is that rhetorical?
No.
Okay.
I will wait.
All right. Well, we should talk while we're waiting.
Well, I mean, not, they can send us the messages later.
Oh, I thought you meant like... Okay.
No, because... See,
I like instant gratification. That was a prostate joke.
See, the reason I was willing to wait for it to come down the road, so to speak, was because I know what's for dinner. Because if you guys go to our YouTube page and see No Failed Chicken,
It is literally foolproof.
oh my gosh, it's the most moist, flavorful chicken you can make. And every time it happens. But this time he made homemade marinara sauce.
It was yummy.
It's really good, and he made enough so that we could eat it tonight too. Because
This will be our third night eating on it. It'll be
yeah. Do we have enough for tonight and tomorrow night?
No.
What are we gonna have tomorrow night?
I was thinking, what are you thinking about? I'm going to have to think more. And let me look inside the pot. We may have enough sauce, but we'll have to cook more chicken. I think. I don't know. So here's the deal. If you've ever cooked chicken before, there's different ways to do it. You can do like a whole fryer. You can do...
I'm begging you. I don't want you to tell them.
No, I'm not going to.
Okay.
You can do a whole fryer. You can do like a quarters, like which would be like a leg and a thigh. You could do just the legs, just the thighs, breasts. They can be with bones, without bones, and you cook each of them in a different way. Now, the most challenging of all, to keep them juicy and tender, is a boneless, skinless breast. Those are the ones that are trickiest because they dry out the most easily. True? Okay. Because I think thighs are a little bit more forgiving, and anything that's got skin on.
I just started getting really hot all of a sudden. Did
Really?
you start getting hot?
I've been hot since we started. I'm not. No, I don't. I've been like
I got it.
physically warm. Anyway, the most challenging.
Yeah, you're not running a fever though. I just wanted to make sure.
The most challenging to keep juicy and moist is a boneless, skinless breast, at least from my experience. And I ran into a technique, and I think I've perfected it, that's like been so far foolproof.
Oh, everything you've served has been foolproof. And so much so that I'm like, I love you guys so much. Thanks for joining us. My chicken's waiting. I'll talk to you.
But we've been yakety yakking for an hour 20. So
okay. Well, I say we get out of here and eat some chicken. I don't want to eat too late.
Anybody who's watching us in Florida, we're going to be Florida next weekend on Friday at the Ritz in
Winter Haven,
and at the
and the once in a lifetime hypnosis show. You're doing the hypnosis
my show,
and then again
at the Old Opera House in Arcadia,
Old Herd Opera House,
and then
on Saturday night.
If you're in or near Virginia, Road Comics Adventures Live is going to be at Kazi's in Newport News, Virginia.
Yeah, great time there.
One more thing, just because I'm doing it. The Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday before Memorial Day, and I want to say that's roughly May 21 through 24 or 24 through whatever it is.
Well, since we're not advertising May 1st and 2nd yet.
No, not yet, but we will be in a moment. But I'm going to be at Stand Up Live in downtown Phoenix Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday before Memorial Day Monday. Doing my show. And Renee and Storm, the Road Comics Adventures dog, we're all going to be there. Doing our thing.
Yeah.
Making it happen.
Of course.
May 2nd?
May 1st, we're in Lakeland, but I was only doing April dates.
Well, I'm teasing. I'm teasing dates. Have you been teased? Anywho, guess what? It's chicken time. So with that said, are we getting out of here?
We're getting out of here. We are.
We're out, bitches. All right.
Thanks for joining us, you guys.
It's always a pleasure. Love y'all.
Had a bunch of fun.
Bye. We're ending the stream now.
And then the stream. That sounds like a PE joke, right?
It does,
there.
doesn't it? Great job with the stream. Next time, try to customize your graphics. Save stream recording. Upgrade now. Let's skip for the moment. All right.
Are we back on?
No, because they were just showing the picture, but no.
And you can't tell how many people we had? I'm getting hot. I'm about to be ill.
Let me see. Well, get it away from the lights.
Yeah, I am. Oh my God, you just couldn't do it without cracking us the fuck up.
Is your phone handy where you can type in the number 84?
Type it in.
The number 84. It'll ask you about
just
YouTube.
a sec. Oh, I see. Just a minute.
Okay, let's see if it'll tell me. Check your phone. Google sent a notification to your Pixel 9 and Motorola MG. The number is 7.
Got it?
Okay, live restream, April 14th. It's not showing me any numbers. Not sure.
Everything it says, I've let it go.
But we need to type in. We need to type in stuff to for the description. So I'm going to leave this page up so we can type in the description.
Oh, I felt better as soon as I got away from there.
Yeah, the lights are. I mean, I got to be honest. Even though they're LEDs or whatever, they get hot.
Yeah. Well, look at me sweating.
I know. I'm sweaty and clammy. This. Oh, fuck. Turn this off. This off.
And I forget what you said that made me laugh so fucking hard. I'm coming out of you.